final candidate is the Container and Warehouse Office Coordinator for New Orleans Cold Storage in Louisiana. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Markel Broussard.
It's a false dream.
Good morning, everyone. I'd like to start by thanking God for blessing me with this opportunity to be here amongst all you great, fine people. I appreciate the opportunity. As introduced, my name is Markel Broussard, Warehouse Assistant Manager for New Orleans Cold Storage. Who is NOCS? As the oldest cold storage company in North America, founded in 1886, we offer our customers a level of experience and proven expertise that is unmatched in our industry. And we're one of the world's leading providers of comprehensive logistics services. For myself, the legacy I hold in my hands is an important one. With NOCS being in business for over 130 years, I must ensure that I am just as committed to the growth and success of the company and the industry as the leaders who once stood in the shoes I now stand in. I'm committed to my daily tasks, but more importantly, I pride myself on having a great work ethic, being an honest person, and loyal to this industry, which is some of the reasons why I was chosen to stand here today and share a bit of my knowledge with you. But if you ask what's my passion that drives me every day is, I can honestly say, it is my team. The people I depend on, and they depend on me. My journey to this stage was not a straight line. I started my career in the cold storage industry as a contracted laborer in June 2012. Just throwing boxes, had no idea what was going on. I was just there looking for a job. After a short while, I was interested to figure out what was going on. I became a forklift operator. In March 2015, I was promoted to a dock supervisor position. My positive attitude and leadership abilities were noticed by several of my peers and superiors, as the company had then promoted me to a container coordinator. By exemplifying that same passion, I just recently had the best month of my life this past March. I received Employee of the Year, I was promoted to Warehouse Assistant Manager, and received my biggest blessing with the birth of my beautiful daughter, Monroe Broussard. As an assistant manager, some of my many duties is to ensure that customers' product is being handled properly, oversee all import and export containers, and monitor employee safety. Also being a spoken voice, a listening ear, and making complex decisions. And as I'm sure you all do, preach the importance of food safety, workplace safety, as well as maintaining a good working relationship with government officials and USDA. But enough about me. Let's get into the good stuff. With the industry demand of product needing to be moved, stored, imported, exported, and products simply being treated with pride as if it's our own, I envision more cold storage warehouses to be built across the world, our current companies expanding their facilities, becoming that one-stop shop, meeting our customers' needs. As many of you may be considering expansion or acquisition at this very moment. An example that comes to mind that touches each and every one of businesses is transportation. In fact, a report in January from the American Trucking Association says that more than 70% of goods consumed in the US are moved by truck. But the industry needs to hire almost 900,000 more drivers to meet rising demand. This is huge for our industry. As a young professional, I get excited to see the amount of food stored and shipped all over the world, feeding families far and near. All the new technology incorporated to make our warehouses more energy efficient, maximizing our resources and eliminating operating costs. The excitement because those are some of the topics I currently discuss being a part of NOCS's strategic planning team. But the most important topic of them all is engaged teams and personnel. With a show of hands around the room, how many of us are experiencing staffing issues? Don't be shy. Lack of pride, complacency, lack of training or up-to-date SOPs in place. Just people needing the assurance from us as leaders that they're capable of doing their jobs. New ideas and innovations are great to have in place, but none of those topics are important if we don't have motivated, trained, and positive people to rely on. Sure, machines and devices are great to have as well, But we need people to be in place to solve those issues computers can't solve. Our customers love us for our service provided with a personal touch. When you call, we don't have an automated switchboard. We have dedicated in-house personnel who can meet the need, or better yet, if it isn't our forte, help and assist in finding someone who can. In my own humble opinion, one way to address these issues is management style. Preach loyalty and integrity, but demonstrate loyalty and integrity also. Break the trend of entitlement and increase the trend of pride in one's work. The days of employees learning these values at home, in communities, or through experiences is unfortunately long gone. And finally, invest in your team. Mark Blanchard, our CEO, he does an amazing job of investing in our staff and ensuring they feel valued above all. He expects excellence, but he also sets us up for success by providing the tools we need to excel. So as leaders, if we change the way we engage our teams, we will conquer the staffing issues we've all come to know. Working together is the key to achieving our goals. Being loyal and dependable is therefore essential to our success. The sky's the limit, guys, and I'm the perfect example of what it looks like when a company invests in its team. I pride myself on hard work, commitment, and perseverance. Just as the Honorable Don Schlemme and all of you bright leaders in the room today, I too aspire to become that advisor and dependable person to rely on in the future. Winning this award would mean a great deal to me. To be able to share such a prestigious award with my family and team will be a remarkable accomplishment. But also in hopes to one day share this story with my 3 young children who inspire me to become a better person, a better father, and a better leader will be a blessing above all. I'd like to thank the WFLO, IARW, GCCA judging panel, members of the Schlemme family, and all in attendance today for having me. It has been a great pleasure presented in front of you all. I'm optimistic about the future of our industry. Let's continue being great at what we do, striving for the highest, and as in NOCS's philosophy, always accountable. Thank you.